good to go live in just a few here, as soon as Dare gets back. Thank you for coming on this with me, by the way. I really appreciate it. It happens to everyone. You know, like, life gets in the way sometimes, and it's like, you just kind of have to do what you can. Yeah. We can hear us? I'm thinking they can hear me because I'm still broadcasting. On the audio, you guys want to say hello?
Not really, no.
Hey, everyone. Everyone listening, I'm going to turn on the Nintendo Wii music, the Mii Maker. And welcome, once again, to putting together the Millenium Puzzle with Bard, the Prettiest Girl Dareinger, and the Scariest Stormy, Scary Stormy.
Hello.
This stream has been brought to you by Corn and Corn Associates.
Corn-based products. Stormy's corn water.
Stormy's corn water. It's amazing.
Yes.
I rate it 2 thumbs out of 3.
Someday that story will get finished.
Yeah, we're still waiting on it eagerly, I might add.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Real quick thing to everyone watching. This was actually assembled a lot more a second ago. In handling it incorrectly, 2 pieces just fell out. So I'm like, crap. So that's gonna have to be something that is addressed.
Time to start all over.
Yep, time to start back from the beginning.
Yeah, I guess that's just the way we're gonna have to do it. That didn't work out this time, so let's just throw it all out and start from the top. Why don't we?
Yep.
But I guess let me start by saying what's up to everybody who is here. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen 242. So I'm gonna say real quick here. I'm just switching over to YouTube so that I can see. We have AK Phoenix. We have Ask the Raven Dreams. Cat Lionheart. Dareinger just popped in. Dark Horse Tales. Brother Gamma, Hair Racing Narratives. Idiotic Synergy. Moonlight Falls. PA Nightmares. Scary Stormy, T Stashy. The Nevermore Collective. And 242 Reads. So, Yeah, welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us on this crazy mad quest to not be locked forever in the Shadow Realm by failing to do this properly.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So, Stormy, did you see the thing that Raven just said? Because I don't know if I'm disturbed or interested in that comment.
That your milked corn happened. So, I did see one thing from AK Fenix. Not corn as in the band, and if I could do the joke of like the noises that he makes, I would do that, but I cannot. But I appreciate the corn reference, and also milked corn question mark Raven.
Milked corn.
Milked corn.
I mean, you can get almond milk, so I mean, corn milk maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Is corn a mammal? Is it not a mammal?
Does corn reproduce?
I thought you were like Google searching, does corn have milk?
Hank, let me real quick, let me I don't know if you guys are gonna pick this up, but nope, you didn't. I don't think it picked it up.
I don't know what are we picking up here?
Yeah, let me real quick change my sensitivity. Give me 1 second. Let me
Sure, go for it.
Wait, okay, this is probably gonna sound really bad for everybody listening at home, but just for the joke, does corn have milk? There we go. That's it for the joke. Back to the regular sensitivity. There we go. That way you don't hear everything. And now time to delete all of the gibberish that just got got typed into my Google search.
Like the FBI agent on the other side going like, what is happening?
What the hell is he doing?
I miss the days when people would search
Foundation.
The SCP
Just
Foundation.
sitting there like, these guys know too much.
Get him out. Take him out.
Good news. I did manage to put everything back together, so we're back to at least that level, which means that we're starting at square one here. But yeah.
Jeez.
So corn milk, is that something that you're putting now on your itinerary on top of like the corn? What do you call it?
The corn water. I think.
The corn water.
I have to. Hang on. Let me get into Google Docs real quick. Let me open up my docs and find the Call of Cornthulu real quick here.
Buy corn milk. Buy corn flakes.
I need
make bowl out of corn.
Ideas.
The ideal breakfast.
Let me get into the popcorn ideas here. Corn milk question mark. There we go. Fuck, where's the question mark? There it is.
Where is the question mark?
Where's the question? I do something that is a little teaser for the story that I realized I don't know if I've told you yet, Seraphim.
All right, let's hear it. I gotta hear.
It is your weapon of choice, which we're gonna have somebody draw whenever once we get closer to posting, is a potato-powered microwave gun. It's basically like an open microwave that's powered by potatoes.
That's beautiful.
That pops the corn monsters.
I love it.
Russian engineering at its finest.
Yeah, right.
So somebody has to say that.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't even know where that idea ended up coming from. I was trying to think of an unconventional weapon.
Where do all inspired ideas come from?
Where do all inspired? It's like, God, this thing looks. I'm looking at the puzzle and it just looks ridiculous.
I didn't tell you, but there's quite a bit of math involved in this.
There's math involved with the puzzle?
So Seraphine's been asking us to do the math him.
No.
Wait, hold on. Oh, yes. I mean, yes, of course. Please.
There's
The
only
math.
there's only
There-
one brain cell.
Did I ever tell you the collection of cards that I purchased just to spite Stormy?
I don't believe so.
I have a 240 card binder, and the only card in it is Linear Equation Cannon.
Oh, wait. Yes, you did. You sent me the video. I remember seeing the video.
It is completely
these.
filled now.
Some of these, and some of these,
Mhm.
and some of these.
It's my most valuable possession right there.
Yeah, it's like the I don't know what the audio is from, but there is an audio so where it's just take that, take that, take that, and take this. It's just that, but with linear equation cannon.
I'm gonna eventually one day figure out how to play that card, and then just use it in every single deck I have.
Oh,
I remember reading that card once, and I was like, something here doesn't make sense, or like
once was enough. I was about to say, is that maybe one of the other sides, one of the other corners? Because it looks like it. I don't know if it fits exactly in that corner or not.
Look right here. See, like I feel like it clicks there,
Yeah.
and it should click right here on top of this thing too.
Yeah.
Can you like put that vertical to like get the hook bit around and then push it in? Because it looks like it fits flush with that corner. Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking. But so
I do have the super glue. So
right.
you have technology.
I'm happy that you brought the super glue.
Um.
So I kind of wonder, what if? Hear me out here.
Yeah.
Say hear me out as I proceed to just do the thing.
Hear me out here. Takes the puzzle, smashes it on the table. Game's over.
Game's over.
No, I actually don't believe that it is anymore. Like, there's no way, unless I'm being foolish, which is not out of the realm of possibility here. But, yeah, no, there's... Oh, wait, but these are two pieces that fit together. Now, everything's making sense. Well, who knew that in order to put it together...
The math is falling together.
Booyah, there it is.
All coming together.
Oh,
Ah, yes, there it is.
we got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
Yeah, we managed to connect a piece. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the stream.
We did it. That's it. We will see you all next time.
Thanks for coming out and joining us. This has been Seraphine the Midnight Bard putting together a piece of a puzzle.
A piece. But now we have this problem. Now, in order for it to go back, something else has to come out.
Now we have the problem of the rest of the puzzle.
Yeah. Holy cow. Like, how... Unless... Hear me out here. I'm never going to say anything after I say hear me out here. I'm just going to do it.
I've used all of the brain cell that was left, Seraphine.
Oh, golly.
At least all of that I had left.
Pretty sure half of my brain cells are back in the like recycling plant on the floor.
Like, I feel like it should pop easily, but it is not pop easily. It very much struggle.
It
Like-
not pop. It struggle. It not pop.
Not pop. Too struggle. Not enough.
Struggle
Huh.
too. Ciao.
Ciao.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and try something different. I don't feel like this is right, because now I'm taking... No. You know what? No. This is correct.
Did have I told you, Seraphine, about what my plan is for when me and the wife go to Disney?
No, you have not. Please enlighten me.
so next year we plan on going to Disney World, and
Neat.
I told her that what I'm going to do is I'm going to shave to a mustache. I'm going to wear a green racing suit, and I'm going to flip over the Lightning McQueen and scream "Kachiga!"
Oh, that is excellent. I love it.
Yep. Yep. But she keeps saying, "No, we can't do that."
I mean, I, I think you should go for it. You know, like,
Yeah.
don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. But yeah, that's the current plan. So
It is a
it's
good
always open for adaptation,
Uh.
to change further,
What's it called? I once had a similar dream, and I lived it. And tell you what, it was fantastic, and I don't regret a second of it. And that was dressing up as Super Mario when I went go-karting. It was excellent. I loved every second of it.
Seraphine, why are we the same person? Why? Okay, so I didn't wear a Super Mario outfit, but I had Luigi.
Oh, Lord.
It was whenever it was like a high school thing, and I had Luigi stuff that I wore whenever we went go karting.
It just feels right.
Exactly. Why are we the same person, Seraphine?
It's the shared brain cell is what it is.
Truth.
Somebody, Idiotic Synergy says, "Hear Me Out" has the same threatening aura as "Give Me Your Skin."
I mean, when you think of it, yes, I would have to agree with him on that.
Cat Lionheart says, "Disney would like to know your location."
See, I feel like I've done so many. I don't know. I feel like so many people have me in their sights at this point. I've basically lived my life down the scope. Live my life at the end of a scope almost every day,
Yeah.
And if
One
I
of the
have,
scopes
if
is
I,
mine.
what's that?
One of the scopes is mine.
Yeah, that's true.
One of the scopes is Dareinger. No,
One
hold
of the
on.
scopes is Daringer's. One of them is Ben's.
The people I love most want me dead the most.
It'd be so easy for them to be the ones to take me
It
out.
would be. It would be incredibly easy to.
Because
just,
I
like,
trust
take
you
them
all
out.
so blindly.
Oh no.
Blindly loyal goblin.
Blindly loyal goblin, to get onto the Yu-Gi-Oh topic. It's my
We
favorite.
got that.
Oh
It's my
no.
favorite go-kart, or not go-kart. I looked down at Waluigi and my bullet train mind went back to Super Mario. But, in my goat, my favorite goat card is blindly loyal goblin.
I think that's the one where the control of it can't switch, right?
Correct, and it's a 1800 beater, and its control can't switch. It's really good in goat, for a standard like warrior beatdown deck.
Hold them up.
But
So here's a question for you guys.
yeah,
Now we all know that Yu-Gi-Oh has some unusual naming conventions whenever it comes to their cards. So, what is you guys' favorite oddly named card? Or like like a name that's just like, well, that's not the norm, like
I've got it. If Derringer doesn't, I know exactly what my favorite one is.
I'll let you go because there's like 10 cards that come to mind.
Yeah, so my current favorite, like, weirdly named card is Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon.
that is a good one. That is a good one.
I absolutely love that card. That and Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Beast too.
Oh crap.
You're not gonna call out the anteater eating ants?
Anteater eating
That
ants
was
is
gonna be
fun.
mine. Yes.
Ant eating anteater ants or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anteater
Ant
eating
eater
ant
eating.
was gonna be mine, yes.
Yeah.
Mine's not as weird, but Amano Awato just sounds.
Mono. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Big old rock.
I think I figured it out. I had to take it apart like on 3 different places that I did not want to, but I figured it out.
Okay, so I have looked up. I went on to the the wonderful Galagal, and looked up funny, weird Yu-Gi-Oh monster names.
Mm-hmm.
There is Anteater eating ant is number 1. Oh God. Number 2 is Bocce Bocce Bocce.
Oh, I forgot all about
Little
Bachi
electric
Bachi.
bee.
Yeah, the little electric bee. There's the next one is Battling Boxer Rabbit Puncher.
Wow.
There's Birdface.
That's a classic one right there.
That is
Yeah.
a classic one.
Look, okay, Box of Friends isn't that funny.
Box of Friends.
Yeah. There's Cupid Dunk.
They actually have like an archetype now, right? The Cupid cards.
A little
Just
bit. Like they don't do a lot, but yeah, there's enough of them to classify them as an archetype now, I think.
Yeah. Better than Moki Moki. That is my
Okay.
favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card is Moki Moki.
It's still the same, but the best fake card name was the Moki Moki, where it's a giant scorpion that feeds on terror or something like
Yeah.
that.
And then Danger Ogo Pogo. Got the Danger.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Gray.
I remember Dark Gray. That was in
Yeah.
my first booster pack ever.
Yep. LOB. Normal level 3 beast monster. Jesus Christ. Dododo Dwarf. Go Glove.
A lot of the Onomod cards I feel like automatically like fall into this category simply
yeah.
because of how like wild and crazy their names are.
Yeah. Go, fuck yourself. You've got Doom Donuts.
I don't know Dune Donuts.
Doom Donuts. It
What
is
about D-Boys?
D-Boys, I saw that.
Oh, D-Boys.
There is Doom Donuts, Dr. Frankenderp.
What was the one that I was thinking about right now? Hungry Burger.
Hungry Burger. Yeah. That's one of your favorite cards, isn't it, Dare?
That was that other guy's favorite. He used to show up to the shop all the time, but he hasn't been there in like years.
I got you. Duck Dummy. There's Duck Dummy.
The Great Long Nose.
There's just one that's Genetic Woman.
Genetic Woman.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the same list that I am, when you get to number
Yeah.
24, you're gonna be really happy.
Oh yeah, there's Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. Junk Defender. Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness. Papa Corn.
Papa Corn.
If you don't know what the picture is, Seraphine, it's just a ear of corn with like a cape, a mustache, and a dagger.
Oh no. I think I know Papa Corn. I think I've seen him before.
You've got Santa Claus. And then Swift Birdman Joe. And of course, Totally Awesome.
Totally.
Totally Awesome.
I do love Totally Awesome though. That is just a solid card.
It's just a good card.
Yeah.
Number 15.
15.
Holy cow,
We
did I
both
do it?
at the same time?
I did it.
We did.
That took some struggle, but it took some struggle and also taking apart a lot of it. But yeah, hey, here it is. I'm really excited that that worked. Kind of. Now to figure out how to put it all back.
Kaiba Man is still pretty dope. I loved I remember when I was watching GX as a kid, I thought that was just like that the episode where it's Kaiba Man, where he duels Kaiba Man. I thought that was just supposed to be Kaiba, you know, because as most people do, because it's not like it's a far stretch. But the fact that he's just like, yeah, and I'm gonna summon Kaiba Man. So it's like the equivalent of just I summon myself. It was like that was.
I'm gonna summon Kaiba Man, and he just takes off with the mask.
Yeah.
I summon myself, Don Zalug.
Yeah, it's that shit. It's Don Zalug all over again.
I summon all the Dark Scorpions. Beat his ass. Just go and actually assault this poor child at a dueling school.
Don Zalug.
Beating him up.
Yeah, get his ass. Old stick fingers from Lord Mordor in the chat. From apparently that is a Magic the Gathering card. Old stick fingers.
Yeah, Lord Mordor is actually one of the guys that I play Yu-Gi-Oh with IRL.
Nice.
So
Nice.
he stopped by because last time me and Dareinger had this whole discourse over what does it feel worse to lose at, Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh? And we said it feels worse to lose at Magic because in Magic sometimes you feel like you have zero control.
Yeah.
And Lord Mordor is inclined to disagree.
I will say that it is. So, I guess because you have in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a lot more options like, your hand traps and stuff like that you could do to potentially slow down your opponent's, one turn OTKs and stuff like that,
Yeah.
In Magic, you most of the time are going to get one counter spell off. That's most of the time not going to stop anything. It might slow down one thing, but then the person goes infinite and, summons infinite goblins and then
There you go.
Then they use impact tremor and just burn you out by summoning goblins.
Yeah, that happens to be my personal experience. And I will give it to Lord Mordor. I'm not as knowledgeable about Magic as I am about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
So, a lot of the time I can attribute my losing to me just not knowing, And so, yeah, it feels infinitely worse because I was like, oh, but if we were dueling with with Yu-Gi-Oh, this would be a different story that we're facing here,
I will agree that it does. You at least get most of the time 3 turns out of a Magic game when you're playing.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, but yeah, we mostly play Commander, stuff like that. Mostly Commander.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I would say that in our group, Lord Mordor is like the Magic expert, I would say. And I'm still gonna hold him to the fact that his initial pitch to me about trying Magic over Yu-Gi-Oh was Yu-Gi-Oh is a rich man's game. Cards are expensive. In Magic, that's not always the case. And I'm like, okay.
Hold my $3,000 Gaia cradle.
Yeah. Yeah, there are definitely expensive cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. I'd say it all honestly depends on the format you're trying to play.
Agreed.
In Magic is what I've noticed. It really depends on the format you're trying to play, because the fucking the commander cards can get so expensive. You can make some cheap commander decks.
I was gonna say I've got 3 commander decks now, and I think the most expensive one was like $60
Yeah.
for the deck. The commander for it was Toxtril, so it was like 18-ish.
Yeah.
But
See, I miss Scarab God, and I want to put Scarab God back as my blue-black commander, but they're like, I think last time I checked, they were in like the $50 to $60 range, and that's way too much for me.
seems like every deck that I want to play for like Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm missing the one card that's like the $20+ card.
Yeah.
That yeah, I can relate to that.
See, spoken like a true Yu-Gi-Oh character, Raven. Says, "Keep going, Bard. We believe in you."
Raven's gonna be our Taya Gardner. The
Okay.
power of friendship will make the puzzle come back together.
Are we just Tristan and Joey?
Bard, if you lose the duel, you'll lose your soul.
Meanwhile, I'm over here just yeah.
Brooklyn Rage.
Brooklyn Rage.
Oh man,
I love that. Like almost, I've watched almost all of the older of the series multiple times, but my versions of the characters are from the abridged series.
Same, yes.
Yeah. Because Tristan is not, whatever Greg Abbey was doing. It is this. This is Tristan. This is Tristan.
It's not Tristan unless his voice gives him super strength.
Yeah.
My hair gives me super strength.
Egyptian Rage. Well, wait, how is that any different from my Brooklyn Rage? Different, because it's Egyptian. The fact that Greg Abbey voiced Tristan and then went on to be like the best Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist ever.
Oh yeah, you're a Yusei stan.
Oh yeah, I'll till my last breath. He is Yusei all the way. Which is odd because Yusei to me has like, okay, I'm not gonna say the dumbest hair because it's gotten really dumb recently, but definitely one of the dumbest hair.
I'm like no, like that.
Yeah.
I assure you that distinction lands on Yuma.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely Yuma also being one of my least favorite of the protagonists.
Agreed. Same.
I could not stand Yuma.
You just sitting over here saying, "What's the difference in their hair?" And I like Yuma. Get out of the call now, dear.
Get out! Leave! That's it. You're kicked out of space camp. Okay.
No, I want to be an astronaut.
Too bad. But yeah.
I think I'm on the right track here.
Yeah.
The 2 Firewall alternate arts that we got in Eldorado.
Oh yeah, Cat Lionheart for sure.
They're not the actual like holographic gold rare. They're just regular gold rares.
Yeah, Cat wholeheartedly agree. By the way, yeah, that Jaden or Judai,
whoever,
yeah, most character growth, hands down.
I'm so upset with what the dub did to Jesse / Johan.
Agreed. They made him Texan, and not in a good way.
Yeah, it's like I could have dealt with that. It's just all of the things that really made his character good, just gone.
Yep.
The relationship, even whether people want to believe what one way or another how the relationship was to them, was so important, and it did not get conveyed well at all.
Yeah, wholeheartedly agree. I feel like they really lost something there. Yeah, and yeah, there was no getting it back.
Oh yeah. And then you had good old Jim, who was I think he's the only one that they did of the other characters that I won't say they did justice, but at least did a good enough job. Was Jim
Like Crocodile Jim?
Crocodile Jim? Yeah.
Yes.
So, question, because I don't really remember watching the dub past like the first or second season. The guy who played Volcanics, did he still have his like dual disc rifle thing?
Yeah, he still had the gun.
Wait, he had the gun? I didn't remember
His
that.
dual disc was a gun.
There's an episode that Judai, like, they find him out in the middle of nowhere. He just pulls a fucking gun on him, and he's like, "Who are you? Stand back, or I'm gonna blast
Get back,
you."
or I'll Glock you son bitch. But Raven says, "I'm a Bandit Keith stan."
Everyone's a. Oh, you beat me to it. I was about to be like, everyone's a Bandit Keith stan in America.
In America. Everyone's Uncle Sam. I was Seto Kaiba all the way from Cat Lionheart.
Yeah.
Fair. I don't think there ever beats a like an adversarial character. I don't think anybody's ever gonna be on any similar level to how Kaiba was.
Yeah, Kaiba was like megalomaniac times 10.
Oh, yeah.
It was wild.
You don't see Jack Atlas threatening to kill himself if he loses a card game.
No.
Just quick poll: how many of the antagonists built a time machine to go back in time to duel?
Because he was salty over losing, no less.
Yeah, it's true. He built a time machine from space so he could go back and try to beat the Pharaoh again.
Mokuba, keep all my stuff while I'm gone. I gotta go beat this bitch at a children's card game.
Right? Who else beat up an old man for a blue eyes white dragon?
Yeah.
What other antagonist would do that?
Kaiba was something else, man. I was like, holy.
I always loved the stereotype of the blatant magic being done in front of him, but just refuses to accept that it exists.
Agreed.
Oh, parlor tricks.
Dude, I literally just took you back 4,000 years to show you a duel between you and your ancestor.
Oh, parlor tricks, smoke and mirrors.
Oh, in mirrors. I believe in science.
I believe in science. Creates a time machine.
A science machine.
Yeah, beat him up for a card and then tore it up in front of him.
That is what they call flexing.
Yeah, like do them dirty in front of their squad and all that.
Doesn't matter if it's an 80-year-old man or not. Just flexed on him.
Just flexed.
Oh, that thing
Gramps.
That thing that I was telling Dareinger that was gonna end up happening is becoming a reality here. That
Where we just talk about Yu-Gi-Oh.
no. That the sequence in which you put these together matters.
Oh yeah.
I've just had to take apart two different pieces because another piece wouldn't fit as long as they were in there. So, just a heads up for what we got in store going forward.
I mean,
jeez.
42's idea of microwave is still an option. Just soften it up a bit in the microwave, and it should all stick together.
I'm all for it, but we're gonna call that our last resort. That's the Papa Roach plan.
Fucking Kaiba ripping up Yugi's grandpa's blue eyes, and then just default dancing from Fortnite on him. The ultimate sign of disrespect.
Lord have mercy.
We lost Stormy. He's just fucking. He's gone. He's just gone. Thanks for watching. It's Garden Dare so bad.
Sorry, I'm trying.
I'm only laughing because he's laughing at this one because it's hilarious.
The image just keeps popping up in my head. I just see Kaiba punching an old man, taking the blue eyes, ripping it, and just.
Oh, that is great. That is
We
beautiful.
need Seto in Fortnite just for this.
I'm inclined to agree with that. I mean, they did just add Naruto characters onto Fortnite, so I mean, like, there's precedent for them doing it.
Only a matter of time. Screw Jump Force. Let's just have on Fortnite.
Yeah, just everyone on Fortnite.
Yeah. They need to specifically add Grandpa Moto's. Add him in there just so we can have him. We can get a clip of him hitting him and just.
Oh Lord, that would be beautiful.
Oh, my cheeks hurt. Oh, okay. All right.
Bart had like multiple hard-hitting questions for us. We've gotten to one.
Yeah.
We have gotten to one, yes. And you guys answered very, very, very well. I'm very happy with that. I can't use brain cell right now. Too stuck.
I have a stuck brain. Help.
I mean, I'm going through the Googles trying to find Kaiba default dancing, so I think we're that's in a good place.
Okay, give me a second. Because my biggest fear came to pass on 2 separate occasions just now, so I'm like, crap.
It's like every duel where Kaiba just does something like stupid and dickish. He just default dance. I'm gonna jump off this building, Kaiba. Default dance.
The shockwave might make me fall when you hit me. It's just
Starts building like a tower around him. Now the shockwave can't hurt me.
Oh man.
I still will never forget, just the man had the precision to be able to throw a card, to flick a card back behind his head and land it between the firing pin of a pistol.
He is a legend.
Yeah.
He also had 2 guys just like blatantly point their fingers at him that one time, and he jumped out the window to like, save himself.
Huh. Okay, so as you see, I disassembled this piece that I'm messing with because I thought that this piece went inside here. And now that it's all taken apart, I realize I was severely mistaken.
No.
Oh, Lord. One step back. It's okay. We'll figure this out.
2 steps forward.
We got the heart of the cards on our side.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a shame. Shame. So, these hard-hitting questions of yours.
As soon as I can start using the brain cell again, I will let you know. Gosh. I know that...
Something past the default dancing.
Well, let me hit you with this one, because this is one that I get asked all the time, and I feel like my answers are pretty boring to this, but what archetype do you think is 1 card away from being playable, and you would love to be able to play?
Audience.
What's that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cloudians.
Oh,
Literally,
Cloudians.
they literally need just a card that either gives them the ability to use cloud counters to special summon themselves, or place more cloud counters on the field. They got Clouding Aerosol a couple years ago, and it's a really good card. If you put like Turbulence down, you can put a bunch of counters on it, and then link climb into like Appaloosa with Boral Sword Dragon underneath it. But they just don't do anything.
Yeah, I remember Cloudians from back in the day because when I was trying to get all the pieces to Six Samurai, they were in that same exact set. And also in light of Destruction too, whenever I was trying to catch my Judgment Dragon, and like I just kept thinking to myself like, wow, these do a whole lot of nothing. I mean, like there's a lot of effects that do things, but that's really about it. Like as far as I can tell, it's a deck that does something.
Yeah.
It's a deck that uses counters, and counters in Yu-Gi-Oh are not good.
So yeah, I'll hand that one up to Lord Mordor. Counters on Yu-Gi-Oh don't do a lot. Counters in Magic do
Everything.
everything.
Have you heard about our great Lord and Savior Toxil, the Corrosive?
Yes.
He just is amazing. So much so that we were in a 5-man pod yesterday. Everyone was targeting me, and I still won.
Wow.
Turtles. I think mine, because it's, it is literally my favorite archetype. I want Lightsworns to have a extender card, basically a level 4 that can be summoned from, like, specialed from the hand, similar to like the way Blackwings have it, to where if you control a Blackwing monster, you can summon it. But
Yeah.
a level 4 that can, because they're so susceptible, like their normal summon. If you do anything to a normal summon, it just stops.
On Lightsworns?
Yes.
Really?
If you because you say you normal summon the Raiden, go to mill the 2, they ash you.
Okay.
There's not much else that you can do after that.
You just sit with your 1500 attack Raiden and you're like,
Yeah.
well, pass, I guess.
Yeah. It just, I'd love to have something that they can reliably even like extend past something that's like an Ash or a Veiler or something along those lines, to be able to continue with. If they can, once you get the Minerva, sometimes you still get screwed over by the Minerva mill, but it's a better chance of something that they can extend through, or a way to special summon out Wolf or Felice from your hand.
Going off of that, I would like Lightsworns to have like more spell and traps.
Yeah.
Like maybe a continuous spell that says if a Lightsworn is milled, mill an extra and the special summon one or something, because that would give you your extender that you want without
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Janice wasn't if Janice, do you guys know the Janice Lightsworn? It's where you mill...
Janus the 1800 warrior?
Yeah, when you mill, if you would mill Lightsworn, you draw or you gain life.
Yes. Yes.
So if that one wasn't just per time you mill a Lightsworn, that would be really good. If it was per Lightsworn card, it'd be a lot better. Still probably not as good, but I definitely want some type of extension for the deck to be able to special out one from hand or something along those lines. I think a monster extender would be really good because it would synergize with say Charge of the Light Brigade being able to search it out and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Now, without trying to start something with you, because I know you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
My variant does have quite a few extenders.
Yeah.
If you play pure Lightsworn, which is what you're talking about, yes, I agree. There's not enough extenders, but if you play it like mine with the Chaos Engine in there, you have your Eclipse Wyverns, you have your Collapse Serpents, Valkyrie, and you have all of those extra summons to get your stuff out.
Yeah.
And that's how I've been able to successfully mill myself on turn 1
Yeah.
because I can just keep extending until Oblivion.
All that Dareinger likes doing with that deck is just milling himself
just
out on
milling
their
himself
first
to
turn.
death.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive to end on Apollosa, Boral Sword, Chaos Dragon, Chaos Ruler, and like a Nightmare Unicorn, and then
deck out.
0 cards in deck.
Yep.
If I manage to survive this turn, you'll see what I'm capable of.
Yeah. I loved Lightsworn Judgment, the trap that puts it on top, and then when it's milled, you add a Judgment Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
That card saved me, saved me several games, solely because I was going to deck out, and my opponent would go, okay, draw, pass, and I'd go, okay, response, add, end phase, activate, activate Lightsworn Judgment, put it at the top, and be able to continue the duel.
I'm pretty sure between me and Stormy, our Lightsworn decks, they're similar power levels. Like, if we were to do, like, just 10 matches to see who won more, I'd say pretty confidently it would be a 5-5
Yeah.
between the two of us. It's just whoever goes second wins.
Yeah. If whoever goes second and can go off, whoever, because it's either Dareinger summons the Chaos Levineer or was it? Normally it's like Chaos Levineer, Judgment Dragon, Chaos Ruler, and one of the other big Chaos monsters.
Yeah, I can usually end on 2 JDs, Levineer and like a Chaos Ruler.
And then with me, it's normally 3 Judgment Dragons, a Chaos Levineer, and sometimes a Chaotic Dragon or Chaos Ruler.
Summon the second and third Chaos or the Judgment Dragon. And just the instinct. Want to pay the 1,000?
Pay 1,000. Special summon Judgment Dragon. Pay 1,000. Destroy the board. All right. Special summon another Judgment Dragon.
Nice.
Pay 1,000.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it again because it's so easy to be able to get that deck. One of my favorite things to do is summon Hippo Shinogen, like link off with Hippo Shinogen. If I have a Judgment Dragon in grave and I know I'm gonna go into one, just special summon the Judgment Dragon, blow up board. Hippo Shinogen will add back the Judgment Dragon from grave and then special summon the Judgment Dragon.
I love it.
So what about you, Bard? You have an archetype that you think needs support?
Kind of, sort of. I mean, like, this is an archetype that's gotten support a lot. I mean, it's definitely a Konami favorite, in my opinion. It really shows that they do like it, but I would like to see more support for the Six Samurai. And not like a let's give them an overhaul or anything like that. I think that they have a decent core right now. But just something to help them compete a little more in like the newer formats, you know. Off the top of my head, I don't know what I would add to the deck. So off the top of my head, I don't know what I would do, but like I do feel like as it stands right now compared to everything that's presently out, it's a little underpowered. So. I don't know. I guess a way to facilitate like the summon of Great Shogun Shien and like Legendary Six Samurai Shien, something like that, so that way you can more reliably get a lockout before your opponent has a chance to combo off or something, you know.
Make their infinite loop easier to do.
Oh, the infinite loop that I tried all of once, and then Mordor and Helix didn't have the patience to sit through, so they were like, "Yeah, we scoop." I was like, "Oh man."
Oh, damn it.
I do this loop 485,000 times. I have a lot of counters, and I need dice to show this.
We've got, I like the 6 Sam deck, and it's unfortunate that it doesn't have enough stuff to do.
Yeah, I mean these days, back, you know,
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, it was actually pretty ridiculous, and that infinite loop was infamous for just what it could do.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it anymore. Is the problem?
Yeah.
But
Another deck that for me has lost its prime time is Melodious. Um, and it is solely because there is so much non-targeting removal now in the game.
agreed.
And because I loved the Melodious deck. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. This was just me grunting while I try to snap the pieces in place.
Okay. But yeah.
Just the thought of Melodious just fills him with that much.
Well, it's because like I do a lot of dueling on Duel Links.
Yeah.
And Melodious right now is
It's
one of the
really-
is one of the meta decks. So
It's what you make Bloom Prima and just sit on that.
yeah, basically you make Bloom Diva and you just pass basically. But your opponent can figure out what to do about that.
Yeah.
That actually brings back another deck that I would like to have more support is Trickstars.
No.
Tricks?
They don't even need new support. They just need to have light stage at like 2.
No.
I believe I was able to like FTK Stormy one time successfully with my Trickstar deck. It's just the burn variant, so you just spam and burn with like Dark Room of Secrets and stuff.
Yeah. Now, Trickstars is one that I actually missed, so I don't even know what it does. So,
Burns
but
you
so-
when you do anything. That's all. That's the point of the deck is to make it to where you burn whenever you do anything. Like your opponent burns when you do anything.
oh, fantastic.
There's one that like if you summon a monster, it burns you for 200. If you play a spell, it burns you for 200. If you play a card from hand, it burns you for 200. Their field spell, if you take damage from a Trickstar, you burn for another 200.
Yeah.
So you add that with Dark Room of Nightmare, and now it's a 500 damage burn. So you just do like 1,000 damage per burn cycle.
Oh,
You can do 8 things before dying.
Oh, you drew a card, burned. Oh,
You drew a
summoned
card.
a monster, burned. Oh, you activated a spell, burned.
But you messed up. You drew a card. It's you drew a card, burn, activate. What is it? Not recreation.
Oh yeah,
Reincarnation.
reincarnation. Yep. Shuffle your hand.
Banish your-
Or banish your
banish
hand. Draw
it's
a
down.
card.
Them,
Burned.
and then activate Droll in response to Droll.
Yeah.
Reincarnation.
Burned, and now
And
you
you
have
have-
no hand.
that's pretty dirty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Only
this
thing
is
with-
why Light Stage doesn't need to come back.
it does though. The other two field spells they have aren't good.
Exactly. There's a reason for that.
There's a reason they're not good.
You know what else needs to stay on the ban list, Dareinger?
If you say Neptune,
I'm gonna say Neptune. Neptune needs
yeah,
to
well,
stay on the
so
ban.
does Fairy Tale Snow.
You're fuck you.
Welcome to the fighting portion of the stream where Darren and we just argue and fight. How's Union Carrier? How's Union Carrier?
I'm not as sad about that one anymore. Fairy Tale Snow will always have a place in my heart.
And a place.
Fuck you. I liked that you knew I was gonna say Neptune. That just makes me happy.
The thing is, like Lyrilisk, you don't need Neptune. Like
Yeah.
you can make a tin material, Assembling Nightingale, fusion into the fusion one, and just do the same thing that Neptune would have done anyways.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
this
with-
is the one where like what's it called? It would copy the effect of One in the Grave.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you just instant fusion, dump the Lyrilisk fusion, and then it gets the effect that it can burn for 500 damage for every level that the monster has, and then it can, I believe, it can attack directly.
That's
So
killer.
you have Neptune at like 4,000 attack, can attack directly and burns for 5,000 damage.
I love the 242 down. Just fuck you, Stormy 2021.
Well, I'd have to say, like, what day is that Stormy saying?
Yeah,
Fuck you?
which time?
He tells me that all the time.
Which time? Raven, I burned myself when making spaghetti. Oh no.
You have trick stars to thank for that one.
Yeah, blame Trickstars. It's all Trickstar's fault that you burn yourself with the spaghetti.
Spaghetti burn for 200.
T-Stat, how is Seraphine supposed to be able to become the Pharaoh if it's not easy?
Well,
Like, it's all this effort that Seraphine has to take to become the Pharaoh. So.
True.
We're actually not friends. We're just very good rivals. We're like Kaiba and Yugi.
Like Kaiba and Yugi, if like Kaiba constantly gaslit Yugi all the time.
I feel like you're saying I'm Kaiba in this sense.
Yeah, if like every time that Kaiba was playing, he just like would blatantly cheat and tell you that that's exactly what he was doing.
RC one judge here, by the way.
Yeah.
Technically two now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like he does the same thing because, and granted it works, but he always does the same move, and after getting Baguska passed, 4 times in a row, I get kind of pissed off. I'm like, I'm just gonna do whatever and hope he doesn't notice.
Yeah. And but I do, and then you're like, no, I activated anyway.
It just gets to be a yelling match in the fucking card shop with people trying to enjoy their pizza.
Yeah. Meanwhile, me and Dareinger just like fist fighting each other, like throwing people's spaghetti at each other. We pick up a whole ass pizza and use it as a shield while we're just throwing soda 2 liters at each other. But yeah, it is. Hello?
Hello.
I had one of the lights in my room just turned on.
Oh Lord.
Hello? So what is your least favorite deck, Bard?
Gosh, my least favorite?
Yeah.
I can think of like 4 if you want me to go before you, Bard.
Yeah, go ahead and go before me. It's like I'm gonna have to assemble them into a tier list here.
So the first one's got to be obviously Burning Abyss. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
I hate Burning Abyss.
Yeah.
And we have Ultrageist, which is just awful.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
And we have the live twin decks.
Yeah.
Sister Dream constant for a deck. And then lastly, Pure Light Swords is just trash.
Yeah.
You want to fight, Stormy? I'll fight.
You want to go, dude?
For a second there, I was like, "Wow, you knew real quick which ones you hated most," and then I was like, "Oh, I see what's happening."
1v1 me in the Denny's parking lot, Dareinger.
Which Denny's? I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You're gonna get 2 kinds of Grand Slams. In all honesty, I think my actual least favorite deck's probably got to be like either Drytron or Sword Souls. I think that's what they're called.
Okay.
I don't like the new meta decks that just do things without me knowing what they're doing. The Sword Soul, I don't know if you've played that, but it's just like summon a card, reveal a card, get a token, make a synchro, summon another card because you have a synchro, reveal, get another token, make another synchro. So you end on like Boral Savage with Lafleur, and just
Yeah, with Baron DeFleur, and then sometimes even if you can go further than that, you're ending up with like if you have the new Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, because it's so easy to play that card in decks now.
Destiny Fusion is just ridiculous.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's why that's my like Destiny Hero deck. That's the only reason why it's like any good is because I can Destiny Fusion, or I play 3. Yeah,
you can
Destiny Fusion.
hard activate Destiny Fusion and be
Yeah.
okay.
So good. You can. I don't remember if it's Dominance or if it's other dude, but whenever you summon him with the materials, like as soon as the turnover, he dies because of card effect, which means you get all your materials back on the field. So you just dump 3 guys from your deck, then get them back at the end of the turn.
We also have another quote saved by 42. Which Denny's? I'll be there in 5 minutes. You're getting 2 kinds of Grand Slams. Dareinger 2021.
That needs to be on a T-shirt somewhere.
Yeah.
Already in production.
Already in production.
Already.
That was already done. Sending out right now, actually. Need everyone's address.
Oh, another deck we can put on that list is one that I like it, but it's also just the most degenerate thing, and surprises me that it's not been hit. Mystic Mine.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something else. It's fine.
What did you think I was gonna say?
I don't know. I was just expecting you to call out another deck that I love.
ABCs, get them out of here. But see, I can't say ABCs because that's what my Ojamas are.
See, at least I can appreciate ABC Ojama more than Lightsword Crawlers.
Now you have to appreciate ABC because I legitimately summoned A to Z XYZ Dragon Cannon Catapulter Cannon on you.
Yeah.
Had 6 cards in hand, and I said, "Go ahead, take your turn."
Yeah.
Tries to summon a monster, negate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. Negate. Wait, is that not 1 per turn? No.
Yeah.
It's however many cards I have in my hand per turn. I scoop.
Yep. But no, it's better than Lightsworn Crawler. We had
I hate it because it works.
we have a friend of ours who also likes Lightsworn, but he plays it as an engine to crawlers.
I hate it because it works.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how does that work?
So crawlers all have an effect that say if they're from the field to the graveyard by a card effect, you get to mill cards.
Uh-huh.
There he is. There he is. He's here. The light swarm is just fine. No. No, they're not.
Oh, he didn't say light sworn. He said light swarm.
Light swarm.
He's
swarm.
He's getting the puns in there.
No.
Ban him from the channel.
I'm gonna bring back a famous quote once stated in our year 2021, the year of our Lord. Fuck you.
The setup and the delivery on that was flawless.
Yeah, safe shooters are friend.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be making the videos on his channel. He and I have been playing Minecraft. It's been going about as what you'd probably expect from me playing a video game with somebody. Speaking of me playing video games, what's that 7 Days to Die video, Stormy?
It's never coming out. It is never going to be released. It is purposefully at this point never coming out. See, other stuff that hasn't been done is because of me not being able to get the time to do stuff. This one at this point is not coming out of spite.
It's like I imagine like you get those days where you're like, maybe I should release it, and then you go and watch it, and just you're filled with that rage that you felt again, and you're just like, no,
No, I don't
never
need to watch it.
again.
I don't need it to be released. That's it. I'm not going. It's the Grinch.
I broke my leg for you. I broke my leg for this country, and this is how you pay me back.
I have other friends. I'm not allowed to call them my friends. 42. They're my close acquaintances. They're not friends. They're close
I'll
acquaintances.
Stormy, a friend of mine. He's some guy that like steals food out of the trash can from me. Steals my trash can food and then steals my Wi-Fi.
Yep. I just show up, eat all your bird feed, and then leave.
No, get out of here. That's for the birds.
No.
Oh, speaking of bird feed, hey Dare, did you hear that, what's it called, Lyrilusk are getting an in-archetype Dark Ruler no more?
Yeah. I was actually looking through all of the Brothers of Legend card releases, and they have the Lyrilusk Strike, I believe, which is the Dark Ruler no Mar, and they have Recital, or Feathered Requital, I think, Recital or something like that, which is basically a in-archetype Pot of Greed. It's a good deck. It's a meta deck right now, and they're just giving them so much more. Like, there's so much stuff in Brothers of Legend that I need and want, and I'm upset because
42. I'm pretty sure that everybody in our Among Us group is my lover at this point. Everybody. I don't know of a person. Like, I joked at one point, I can't remember who, it was one of my friends. It might have been Save Shooter. I was at work with them at one point when we worked together, and I was talking about how, like, there was the joke that I have, like, I feel like sometimes I have sexual tension between me and X person in the chat, and they went, with what I've seen, how I've seen you play, it looks like you have sexual tension with everybody in that group.
every time you guys play, it's let's go to the fuck rock, and it's like,
Let's go to fuck rock and make out. And so it's mostly Raven. You know, it's the special making out.
Raven.
Hey Raven, I see you there, by the way. You want?
Who doesn't want to like make out with Raven? Honestly, like just look at his like well-combed feathers and everything.
Yeah. See, Daringer's just mad because I actually make out with Raven. You know.
I believe it.
Okay, stream's over.
Stream's over. That's it. I'm leaving.
I'm done with this stream.
It's like walking out, like celebrity walking out on like interviews. Just that's it. I'm done. This interview's over.
Just pick up and throw my monitors across the room. Done with this shit.
So those questions you got.
We've made it through 2 of them.
Yeah.
Well, now I want to know what's going on intimately with you and Raven there.
Well, you know.
Well, when you say you and Raven, which you are you talking about?
It's clearly me.
I'll let the two of you decide that amongst yourselves.
You know, it's
you see our DMs. There's some gifts that get sent back and forth.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I mean, I know Dare has Tyler as his
On one of Raven's like morning streams, he shows his cat. And I'm like, hey, can you send me a picture of your cat? And then he did it, and I said, what did you think would happen? I knew this would happen, but I wanted to believe it didn't.
uh,
So now I'm Tyler on Discord. It's like the other video that I showed you yesterday of another one of Raven's more.
Yeah. Mhm.
Daringer's in the naughty corner. Oh,
No.
I love you, Raven.
I do. Yeah. So it is. This has been such a fun community that I've been a part of.
Yeah, it's great. Like the people in this community are like
Yeah.
top-notch people. It's been fun the past year or so being part of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Very nice.
And I have you to thank for that, Stormy.
Yeah. I'm glad I could help get you involved with everybody here, because it's a very good group of people, and I hope only in the future that we do more stuff with them, because everybody here is wonderful, and I love all of them, everybody.
Very same.
Mm-hmm. So I was gonna think of a question, but I had something, and then it ran away. It went away. You're using it again, aren't you, sir?
I am. I'm like in this spot where I'm like, I know that this goes together because it fits too perfectly to not. But then it's like, okay, well, now it's got to come apart again. And I'm like, why?
What?
Stop doing that.
I just like, I think it was before the stream, Seraphine's like, hey, I'm glad you guys are here. I've got some hard-hitting questions that
Yeah.
we get through 2 of them in the span of like what, an hour?
Yes.
And that's all. He's like, I didn't write these down, so I don't actually know the other like 10 that I had prepared.
And honestly, that's probably exactly what's happening. Is I'm like, oh, I should have written those down because now I can't remember them.
Hang on a second. I have a quarrel here for 42. Oh, so Daringer's your friend. So you can call Dareinger your friend.
No, 42 is not my friend. She likes to bully me, and every time we go on her stream, they just make me cry. They call me short.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, what? You're not 4'5"?
Apparently, I'm like 5 feet tall.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you are.
They were talking in the non-American units, and I was like, I'll throw out a random number. And turns out I was like 2 feet shorter than what I was.
So well, yeah, it's because you are, because you're short.
Dareinger, 5 feet tall, and it's an infant. Everyone else is older, so.
Yeah, Dareinger is 3 years old and 5'2".
We're from Canada, though, right, Stormy?
Hmm.
You and I live in Oshawa.
I have no idea where we are.
So see, we're Canadians.
So I don't know. I don't speak Canadian units. How many feet is 5 Canada?
At least 6.
Understood. That makes me roughly 12 feet tall in that case.
Yeah, true.
I'm okay with this measurement now.
You've activated my trap card.
So,
of course.
Yeah, that's right. We're Cambodian. I misspoke. We're Cambodian. We're not Canadian.
We're Cambodian.
Actually, from Cameroon.
Yeah.
From Kodiak, Alaska.
Interesting. Here it is. Booyah.
I forgot to use my feet today, and that's how I flew across a room and fell into a bunch of boxes.
Well,
still fucking swollen, my dude.
I would like to know how this happened.
So Stormy has a Nerf club. We were playing the Nerf, and
Okay.
we're playing capture the flag game.
Okay.
He puts the two fat guys, Save Shooter being the other fat guy, on the same team. Love you, Save Shooter. Don't be mad. And he has like a high-powered Nerf rifle that it was said you have to stay in the base, which means I have to go get the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I went and get the thing, and I just feel like the lightest tap on my neck from being hit with a dart, and I was just like, well, my feet don't work now.
Oh,
And I
no.
just like trip over myself, falling face first into like a pile of boxes that he had set up as like cover, and then everyone's just like screaming about me being dead.
Mm-hmm. This is incorrect here. Okay. So here's a hard-hitting question. What Yu-Gi-Oh card do you think would transfer over to Magic and just break a deck?
It's an easy answer, but it's also a difficult one.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
A Karibo. Wait, does Karibo have attack points?
Yeah, it's
300.
100,
Yeah.
100 or something.
So
Is
a
it-
Karibo with the same amount of power and toughness.
Yeah. See.
300 Karibo. Yes.
300 Karibo. But no, I'm trying to think of what like the most.
Like those cards.
Or vice versa. I mean, like either or. So like if something that could transfer
Any
over from
draw
Magic.
cards in any draw cards from Magic.
Yeah.
Number IC 1000 Numeronius Numeronia.
I just saw that one. How? Out of curiosity. Like how do you make that work?
Well, first, it's very difficult to get on the field. Second, I'm reading it here. I don't see anything that says it can't be turned into a gamma seal. So it's not like in the anime where it's just they were throwing shit at the wall to see how high of a number they could put on a card and just make an impossibly difficult to beat boss monster. But it is spectacular to finally see a card with the printed text 100,000.
Yes.
So I watched a couple people do deck profiles over the Numeron deck, and they're like, and it gains 10,000 attack, and it's like, no, there's another 0 there, friend.
Oh, yeah. Alright. I am going to probably have to hop off here, guys.
Oh,
Oh no.
but
Got a few things that are popping up, unfortunately.
It's all
pop
good.
them back down.
Pop them back down.
pop the things back down.
Pop them back down.
Ultimately, I don't know if Bard is going to be able to complete it in this go.
Now, I do have to say this. Like, yeah, we do have another, but it is taking shape. It's just like, because honestly, we started with 30 pieces. We're down to like maybe half that. So
It is taking a lot of shape, yeah.
So in all honesty, I'm like, the biggest problem is figuring out what goes where in what sequence, which is why like towards the end here, I was like, it's all brain cell all the time. Let's go.
Just imagine.
You're not allowed to leave, by the way.
Yeah,
No.
but we did go over like the time that I had in mind. So yeah, let me just wrap it up here, and we can pick it up next week. And if you guys want to do that, But yeah, let me give thanks to everybody in the chat. Thank you for all your input. 242 is making T-shirts out of Stormy and Dareinger quotes, and yeah, I mean, thanks a lot. And do recall that once you join the collective, we will need your forms immediately and your club fees. It's very important.
Yeah, we had some people last week that didn't turn in their club fees. Raven's been on us about that. We need
I
you to turn
know.
them
You don't want to anger Raven.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's an angry bird. He squawks at you very loudly. You don't want that. Please turn in your club fee and the paperwork.
Alrighty, but yeah, seriously though, thank you everybody, and we will catch you again next week.
Yeah.
Adios. Did you guys want to say bye?
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you all. Thank you for having me here tonight. Everybody, have a great night.
Okay. And